didn't schedule this. Ordinarily, I do schedule my live streams, but I did not do it this week. I wasn't really sure if I was going to make it. But I'm here, and it's looking bright as usual. Not sure why it always looks so bright, y'all, but that's the way it is. So yeah, if you were around last week, you know I was getting a new laptop and all of that. Well, it didn't work out. I got the new laptop and I was really excited about it and kept wondering why it wasn't really performing the way it was supposed to, and I couldn't get the um, processor to go faster, and I was like, what is going on with this thing? Well, eventually, after a couple of days of doing all kinds of things to try to boost up that processing speed, finally I found where you go in to get the system information and realized that, oh gee, according to the system information, the processor in it was nowhere near what the processor was supposed to be that they said was in it. So they basically lied about everything. It was supposed to be a Lenovo, and it wasn't. It was supposed to have this i7 something or other processor in it that was really fast, which was the main reason I bought it. And instead, it just had this N5095 or whatever it was. This really pathetic, slow processor. So no matter what I did, no matter how much I tried to boost it up and make it go faster, it was never, ever going to go fast enough for me or for my needs, for what I wanted it for, and the whole reason why I bought it. So, needless to say, I sent it back, and so I've been continuously searching and searching again. I feel like my brain is just like fried now because I've just been researching all this stuff on laptops and processors and graphic cards and all this different stuff, trying to find something that will work, that will be, you know, within the price range that I was spending before, thinking I was getting one thing and not getting it. So I'm frustrated because, I mean, I really need to get a better laptop. I mean, I'm thankful that the one I have is still working, but it is a refurbished laptop and it's, you know, not got a very fast processor. I mean, I boost it and do all these things to try to get it to go faster, and I can increase it, you know, and I've been able to increase it, you know, quite a bit, but it's still not running at what I need it to. So so yeah, it's been just a week of nonstop stress over this laptop. And then, you know, once I realized, okay, this is never going to work and I have to send it back, then I had to go in and, you know, take off everything that I had put on the thing, you know, because there were things I needed to put on the laptop, you know, for me to use. So I had to take all that out. And then I had to, you know, go in to try to reset it back to the way it was originally when they sent it to me. You know, because they want, when you return something like that, they want it back in the same condition as the way they sent it. So I was trying to do that. Wouldn't do it. Would not reset. Every time I tried, it said it could not reset it back to the factory thing or whatever. And I'm like, oh my God. Eventually, I contacted Microsoft and I literally spent an entire day and went through two of the assistants, or whatever you want to call them, you know, the people in the technical department on Microsoft. Two people. I mean, this one lady, she had been helping me for literally hours. And she was basically having to reinstall Windows 11 because this laptop came with Windows 11. So she was having to reinstall whole new Windows 11, which was taking forever. And I'm like sitting there, and then she calls me on the phone and says, "I'm sorry, but my shift is over." I mean, she'd been like on with me almost her entire shift, and her shift ended. And so she's like, "I'm going to have to turn this over to someone else, and they will continue to help you with this." And then I think I was on with that woman for like half of her shift. I mean, I literally spent an entire day trying to get this thing back to the way it was supposed to be. And she kept having problems too. I mean, it was unreal. And they basically, I think, were able to figure out that even though it was Windows 11 that was on there, it was like a copy of it or something. I don't know. I don't know exactly. She was trying to explain, or I forget what she called it. She didn't call it a copy. Oh, she called it cloned. She said it was like a cloned version. Maybe that means the same thing, because clone and a copy are kind of the same, but that's what she called it, a cloned version. So that's, I think, why we were having so many problems. I don't know, but oh God, it was a nightmare. So I'm not like all that thrilled at trying to go through this again. But I do know now that since I'm having to order from Lazada, because where I live, there's nowhere anywhere near anywhere. I mean, for like hours away. I would have to go hours away to try to find someplace that actually sells laptops and computers and stuff. And I only have a bicycle, so that's not going to work. um, so I have to order from Lazada, and I found out that if you order from one of their official, authentic stores, they guarantee that what you are ordering is authentic and what it says it is, and if it's not, they will actually double your money back. So I'm pretty sure they're going to sell something authentic because they don't want to have to pay you double your money back. So that's what I'm looking into now. But of course, that means a higher price because at least you're getting what you're supposed to be getting. But yeah, it's been a crazy week, and I've not gotten to skate this week. My whole week has just been kind of crap. So anyway, and I spent all day yesterday because basically yesterday I was sitting around stressing out, and I needed to do something to occupy my mind and my time that was not laptop related. So I ended up taking down my thing that I had up here. It looks like I still have one because I do, because I spent the whole day taking the other one apart and putting up the original one that I had gotten. I'm telling you, it's like I kept getting frustrated with the one I had because, I mean, the one I had up, I liked some aspects of it, but I have two. So if you're new here and you don't know what I'm talking about, I have this thing. It's like, that goes around the bed, and it has like mosquito netting and stuff so that you can, you know, sleep without getting mosquitoes and stuff, which is not the reason I bought it. Actually, I bought it to try to keep my crazy lunatic cat from running across my face in the middle of the night, because he's done it more than once, and twice he's come very close to scratching my eye out, because he literally runs as fast as he can across my face and then like rocket launches off of it. So I originally bought this one that I have up, which is bigger than the bed, and so I had to kind of modify it to try to make it fit. But I had also ordered this other one that was a little bit different, that came from China, and I actually liked it, but there were things about it I didn't like, and I finally got frustrated because every night I was going through this huge ordeal just to go to bed. Because with the other one, it didn't have anything that zipped up. Like, you can probably see right there, this white thing that's going up there. That's a zipper And the mosquito net is zipped up there. So, you can see through there, and that's all mosquito net over there. Well, it's like that basically on three sides of this thing. There's mosquito net, there's on this side too, and over here. Um, but you can actually zip it up, and it forms like a little room. It's like a little private room around your bed, and then they've got these curtains and stuff, which I really loved when I got this. I loved it, but it was not the right size because they didn't have one for the bed size I have. I've just got a single bed, and the smallest one they had was a double. So I went ahead and got it, which was nice because, if I had a bigger bed, I could make it fit or whatever, but I don't want a bigger bed. But anyway, so when I had put this up before, I really liked it, but I had trouble with it because I couldn't really get it to be very stable. It was just a big pain. And I had ordered this other one that was a different type, but the one that I did have up, you couldn't zip anything up. So you had mosquito net and you had curtains and everything, which was really pretty. But at night, whenever I have to turn the fan on, the mosquito net and the curtains are like this. So it's like, so in order to make it, to where it didn't do that, I had to like put things on top of the bottom of the curtain and mosquito net to hold it down. I had to use clips to clip things into place. I mean, it was like this huge ordeal, okay, just to try to go to bed at night. And I finally got tired of it. So yesterday I was like, all right, since I want something to think about besides this laptop for a while, let's just do this. So what I ended up doing was keeping the frame up that I was using for the other thing, and then getting out the original one, to put up that has the zipper stuff, because then I can just zip it up at night. No flappy curtains and stuff everywhere, and it's just better. And even though it's only got three sides that are actually open, this side here was a solid piece that came down. That was one of the things I didn't like about it, because it made it to where you couldn't open it up. Well, it's open now because I just took a pair of scissors and I went, I just cut an opening in it so that I could pull the curtains back. And so now I've got it open over here, which I needed because my laptop is here. And this is a small one-room house, so it's like I'm very limited on space and what I can do in here. So anyway, I had to do it the way I did it. But I think I'm happier now that I've got it. So I've kind of got a combination of the two, since I'm using that frame from the other one, because it was a better frame than this one had. So I think it'll be all right for now. At some point I may get tired of it altogether and just take it all down, because, kind of makes the room feel a little bit smaller, and it's already small. So, but for now I'm going to do it just because Poppy, I mean, he's still technically a kitten. I mean, when I got him in January, he was just, he was this little kitten. So he's been growing up, and over time, he's just gotten crazy. I mean, he gets the zooms, like insane zooms in the middle of the night, like cats do. And so that's what he gets so wound up. And I mean, I can tell when it's about to happen, because he will start this this sound, and I'm like, oh God, here he goes. So I have to be very careful. But if I'm asleep and I'm not aware that he's getting ready to do this, I don't know it until he's run across my face and scratched me up. So anyway, so for now, I'm going to use this to try to protect myself, because I can try to keep him from that. I've got this opening, but it's like once I pull the curtains, he can still come in and out, but it's not as easy for him to just go zooming through. Plus, the wall is like right here. I mean, I've only got this little tiny space between where I'm sitting and the wall. It's literally right there. So, he doesn't get much traction to go very fast. So, yeah, I have kind of a crazy home life with my cats. two indoor cats, and then there's one that's kind of, I mean, technically he's kind of mine, but he was here when I moved into this house a couple of years ago. He was just an outdoor stray cat, and he was in desperate need of an eye removal because he had one eye that was just all messed up. And I mean, it was clear that, he could not see out of that eye or anything. And I was afraid it might get infected and who knows what. So I had his eye removed, and, I've been taking care of him, getting all of his shots and all that kind of stuff. But he basically lives outdoors. I mean, he's always lived outdoors, so that's where he wants to be. I mean, he does come in, on occasion every day, pretty much. He comes in for a little while and then goes back out. But so I've got, my two that stay indoors, then him, and sometimes it gets a little crazy, especially as small as this house is. It's like, oh my gosh. So I say it's a one-room house, but it's kind of like a 1.5-room house, because on the other side of this wall is sort of a part of a room, but it's literally just like this little tiny space in there. It's more like a foyer than anything, but it goes the length of the house itself. But I've got like a sliding glass door in the front patio, and then you can come into that little space. But that little space is the cat's room. So it's like it's got cat trees in there, and that's kind of their area. And then this in here is mine, which, I call this the bitchin because it's a bedroom and a kitchen. So it's the bitchin because it's all in the same thing. It's similar to like a studio apartment or a studio house or something, where it's just everything's kind of all in the same place. But I like it. I mean, there's times where I wish it were just a little bit bigger, but not too much, because I'm not really somebody that needs like a big, huge house or anything. Never have wanted that. I would never ever want to live in some like big mansion or something. That just does not appeal to me at all. I'm really a very simple, casual kind of a person. So for me, just having this little space is fine. It would be nice if it were a little tiny bit bigger, just because there are certain things that I wish I could do in here that I can't really do or do very well. Like recently, I've taken up roller skating that I used to do when I was a kid. I used to roller skate, a lot when I was a kid, but I hadn't done it in decades. But a few months back, I was like really, really wanting to get some skates, and I ended up getting some, but I'm still very beginner. And I do have videos up on this channel, and I'm going to be putting up more as I progress. But at this point, oh my God, I've not progressed very far at all. So my videos are not that exciting as far as showing me skating. I mean, I do have videos on here where I'm showing myself skating, but it's, not a lot. But sometimes I'd like to be able to practice, even if it's raining outside. And I do practice some here in this little kitchen area, but I mean, the space is like, it's teeny tiny. So there's no room to do anything. I mean, I can practice balancing and stuff. That's about all I can really do in here. But I'm trying to branch out and start going out and trying to skate outdoors. My biggest problem is I'm scared. I mean, I have all the protective gear, and, I got the helmet and the pads and all that stuff. I even have padded pants. Um, I mean, I'm like all decked out with all this stuff to try to protect myself, but I'm still scared. And the roads and everything around here, all these places around here that I could skate are just terrible. The surface is really bad. Excuse me. So I haven't gotten very far with my outdoor skating yet, but I'm going to try to keep, pushing myself to go and do it some more, so that I'm not just limiting myself on the same things all the time, like this little space in here or this little area that's up the street it's like just it's kind of long, but it's narrow, but the surface is a lot smoother. It's concrete, but it's a lot smoother than the concrete that's like everywhere else. So I feel a little bit better when I'm skating on that. And so that's where I've been going to do stuff. But it's like, even with that, it's limiting because it's like, it's just long and narrow. So there's no space to try to, do turns or anything like that. So, I've got to branch out more, and I got to just like stop being so scared. I really should just go out there and just pretend like I know what I'm doing and see if I know what I'm doing. Who knows? Maybe if I get out of my own head and get out of my way a little bit, I might not do that bad. So I don't know. I think I hold myself back. But anyway, so every Friday, if you're new here and you don't know, every Friday oh, hey, Green Rose, your messages aren't coming up. I'm sorry, honey. I didn't see you there. It's a good thing I have this over here. The bitchin'. Yeah, it's the bitchin'. I'm sorry, I didn't see, the messages are not coming up on my tablet. So I had no idea that you were there. And I was just about to say, for anybody that might be here that's never been here before, I always have a little snack on my live stream. So I'm going to go get that. So I'm going to step away for a second so I can go get it. Well, I'm glad you're listening. I'm glad somebody's listening to my rambles. I feel like this looks all weird. Something's like odd about this, how this looks for some reason. But anyway, no, not really, Green Rose, to be honest. No. I wish I were. I don't know, I'm in a funk. I'm in a really bad funk, and I'm trying to be in a better mood and happy tonight being on here. It's been I don't know, it's been a rough while. It's just been a while that hasn't been that great, and it hasn't helped that I've not been out skating. I haven't been skating. I haven't been doing anything fun, anything that just like feeds my soul or anything. And that's a problem. I need to get back on to, doing some stuff. But I am getting ready to grab my snack, which is this thing. I don't think I've ever tried it before. I got it at 7-Eleven, of course. It's supposed to be like a chewy brownie thing. Who knows? I have no idea. Yeah, I know. And well, see, that's just it. I haven't made any ASMR videos. I haven't made any vlogs. I haven't done anything. I'm literally just, I feel bad because I've not been doing anything for either one of my channels. Nothing. But it's just, I've been so down, and it's like, it's really hard to motivate myself to do a video or to do a vlog even. If I'm not feeling upbeat and happy, it's like, I just feel like that it's going to come across and it's just not going to be great. Kind of like me talking about it on here, but, it's like people are probably going to go, oh, gee, she's real fun to listen to. But we all have down times, y'all. That's just the way it is. I don't think there's a soul on this planet who's just happy and perky all the time without ever feeling any kind of, down days or weeks or months or years. But anyway, but I'm going to go grab this brownie thing and fix me some milk. Yeah, I'm going to go get it. So just hang on. I would say talk amongst yourselves, but you're the only one talking. So you can talk to yourself for a second while I go grab this thing. I have to kind of squeeze out because I've changed this thing around. And now this thing's over here. So hang on. I'll be right back. Yeah, talk to the ghost. I'll be back. Oh. that worked out nicely. Okay. Well, this thing's small. I should have gotten more than one thing. Okay. All right. So I got my ice cold milk. And then this thing. Wait a minute. What did I do with my glasses? It's small. This thing is like really small. It's a chewy brownie. That's all it says. Chewy brownie. It looks good. At least in person. I don't know what it looks like on here, but we'll see. Okay, really? It's very chocolatey. Goodness gracious. I'm just thankful that I have some milk, because I go into 7-Eleven stuff and you don't see any. They still don't have any on the shelves. I went in there the other day because I had looked on the 7-Eleven app and it said they had some. So I went there early in the morning and there were literally 2 jugs sitting there. So I grabbed one, was like walking around the store for a couple of minutes. I looked over there and that other jug was already gone. That fast. So I don't know. I don't know when they're going to start getting it in stock again. I love me some ice cold milk. Yeah, this is interesting. It's good, but there's really not much brownie. It's mostly this frosting kind of stuff. It's odd. I mean, it does taste good. There's not much brownie. Well, I was talking about how small it is, but it is really, really chocolatey. So I don't really think I need anything bigger than this. It really is just like a thing full of frosting. I'm not really tasting a whole lot of brownie. I know, seriously. It's just crazy. I swear, anytime I see milk of any kind, you know, even if it's a small bottle, if it's all they've got, I grab it. The other day I had 2 jugs plus 2 smaller ones in there because I was buying whatever I saw because I don't know when it's going to be back. That article I read said something about from August through October or something is the dry months or something. It's like, what the fuck is that? That milking vacation. That's just weird. It's like if supposedly they do it every year. I don't remember this happening every year in all the years I've been here. But if it's true and they know that it's going to be like this every year, why not prepare for it? You know? hope so. It's already been over a month, though. I think maybe it was July to October. Something. It's like weird. It was a long period of time. It's been well over a month that, they've basically been out of milk. I hope I'm not yelling. I probably am. I never know how loud to talk on here. No. I know, seriously. I did notice the other day, it was yesterday, I was up the street. I was on my way back from running errands. Okay, good. And I looked over into that like abandoned property where I see those bulls, the Jurassic Park cows that I found out are actually bulls. I looked over there and there was an actual cow there because there was a calf. There was a baby over there and she was drinking milk from her mama. I was like, oh my God, it was the cutest little thing. I couldn't believe it. I've never seen a baby over here. It's always been those bulls. It's so good. And so gone. That's a cute little picture. All right, I'm going to take this over there and get rid of it. Otherwise, I'm liable to make a mess with it in my little cramped area here. Oh, sorry. Earthquake. Sorry about that. I'm watching and I'm just now sitting down. I can't believe how much of a delay there is. Yeah, so in case you weren't here when I was talking about this thing, I've switched it again back to that original one I had up. It has the zipper things. Oh, hello, Tan Man. Of course you can't. Okay, good. I'm glad you got it. Thank you for letting me know. I wasn't sure if you did. Hopefully you can see those videos. I had to send it through Dropbox because the files were too big. What am I recording with? The tablet. Yeah, I'm on the tablet. Yeah, I sent back that laptop. Scammers. Oh, well, that's too bad. I know I almost didn't even come on tonight. I didn't schedule it until like right before I came on. And I was kind of almost thinking I wasn't even going to come on. I thought, I don't have anything good to talk about. I'm going to be all negative and shit. I need to make an ASMR video is what I need to do. Yeah, so Tan Man, let me ask you real quick before you dash out of here. Um, do you understand, since you know a lot about computers and stuff, do you understand, like, oh no, oh no, I'm sorry. Since you know about computers and all, do you understand the intricacies of the whole processor and the graphics card, and how all these different things have to work together in order for you to get a fast speed on your freaking laptop? I need at least 3.2 gigahertz. At least. That's like the minimum that I need. But I know that there's other things that are involved because I keep seeing that, but I don't understand it. Like other things that go with that. It's like not just the processor speed, but there's like other components that you need to consider to have things run at that speed. Do you understand all that stuff? I got nobody to help me. I need help. Because I'm looking at all these different laptops and I'm trying to understand it all, and I don't. Well, I'd appreciate any help you can give me. I mean, I thought about, because like I've got several laptops that I've looked at that are possibilities, just from the things I've been able to look up to see. But um oh well, I mean that's just it. See, I've got that PC that doesn't work that I sent you the videos on. But as far as like getting another laptop, um I thought about sending you the dang links to Lazada to look at them, or sending you screenshots of the specs or something, so you could tell me if it was worth getting or not. Because I was thinking about maybe doing that, because some of the things I'm looking at actually has like a long list of all the, specs and everything. It tells you what the processor and the graphics and all that stuff. But maybe if I send you screenshots of those or something, you could take a look. Okay. Because then maybe you can give me an idea, because one thing that I've been learning is that, just because it's an i7 something or other processor doesn't mean it's going to be as fast or as good as an i3, depending on the generation and all. I mean, there's like and it's like, oh my God, it's so confusing. I don't understand it. I don't understand it. So, just because I was looking at one earlier and it said an i7 something or other. So I looked up the model and it said that the base clock speed was like 1.8. I'm like, excuse me? Really? Okay. Well, I appreciate it whenever you can. I mean, hopefully you can view it. Are you able to go on Dropbox to look at them? It's the links. The links I sent you are to the videos. It's really just one longish video and then one really short one, because I just made the second one so I could show you how it worked whenever I went to go um, turn it back on, off and on, something or other. I don't know. Well, I'm glad you think it's fun. I'm about to lose my dang mind, man. I'm telling you what. Okay. Oh God. I'm seriously, I've been about to pull my dang hair out looking up all this information and trying to figure it out, and oh, it's frustrating as hell. So, yeah, I need some help. Well, thanks. Oh, goodness. Yeah, I just need to make sure I've got, it's going to be fast enough to do things that I need to do. Anyway, other than that, there's really not much to talk about, y'all. I'm serious. I have not done this week. I have just blown off so much this week that I needed to do and wanted to do. This whole week has just gone to shit. Went to hell in a handbasket. Well, I hate you're having to miss them too. These are the fun ones for me. I enjoy these more than the ASMR ones, just because on that one I always feel like I have to talk quiet and, I don't know. I always feel like I'm obligated to be quiet or do ASMR stuff, which I don't really want to do over there. I mean, it's like I don't really want to do that for the live streams. It's like I just want to hang out like I'm doing now. But I feel like I need to like talk quiet and. Maybe I should start doing them on a different day. Well, thanks. Yeah, is there a better day of the week that I should do them on here, or better time or something? Because seriously, y'all are the only reason I ever come on here, because you're the only ones that ever show up. Mostly you and Green Rose. You're the ones that show up every week. Yeah, I know. Oh, wow. Well, I'm glad you're still doing it, though, Green Rose. That's good that you haven't given up like I have kind of on my skating. And I got brand new wheels. Brand new freaking wheels that I waited I don't even know how long for because they came from China. Haven't even used them yet. Well, that figures. Well, it's like I always look forward to this live stream because this to me is the more fun one. I just feel like my Fridays live streams are more fun. But I mean, obviously, I don't want to come on here if nobody's going to be here or if nobody can stay or, I don't know. And then, I mean, I sometimes see other people are in here, but they don't always talk, which, nobody's obligated to. But, I don't know. I bet you're way better at your guitar than I am at skating. I'm telling you, I just want to slap myself sometimes because I've really got to get back onto it again because everything I've learned so far is just going to go down the dang drain if I don't get started again. Because every time I go, it's like starting from the beginning. Well, see, and that's what I do sometimes on live streams. I lurk, but most of those live streams has like, the chat's in slow mode and it's still going like this, because there's so many people in there talking. It's like I don't even bother, It's not necessary for me to talk to anybody. Well, you'll learn it because you keep practicing, you keep trying. It's just what I need to do. I gotta practice more. I do think I am gonna, oh my gosh. Backstreet Boys. I do think I am gonna try to do an ASMR video tonight though. Because I really need to. I'm way, way behind on getting one done. It's going to be a hair brushing video because that's so calming for me. I love to do the hair brushing videos. I'm sure you'll be great at it. The more you practice, the better you get. I need to listen to my own words. Better get to practicing. I kind of figured that's what you were talking about. This looks really weird on my laptop. It's the lighting, but it looks all strange. I mean, I do have kind of a chicken neck. Maybe that's why those roosters and hens come over here so much. They think I'm a relative. They probably go, "Hey, are you related to us? You and that chicken neck?" Oh my God. Yeah, oh my Lord. It was hilarious yesterday. I went out and I was feeding the roosters and stuff before I left to go on my errands. And I walked around the corner and was getting ready to go get on my bike to leave. And I did not know that that hen was in that cat carrier that I have set up for the hen to go lay her eggs in. I didn't know she was in there. So when I came around the corner, I startled her and she startled me, and I'm like screaming. And she goes flying out of there. Like, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. It's like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to scare her, but I scared the crap out of her because she scared the crap out of me, man. Because she didn't know I was coming and I didn't know she was there. So it's like she started flapping around inside the cat carrier. And I just about flew up into the sky myself. I was just like, oh my God. It was a disaster. And there was not an egg. I don't know if I scared her so bad that she couldn't lay her egg or what, but oh God. And I keep checking, there's not been one. She probably said, to hell with that shit. I ain't going back over there. She's probably like, nah, man, I ain't into that. And now there's one of the hens is bringing over their little baby chicks. I got baby chicks coming over again. I'm like, oh God. Oh my Lord. It's always madness around here with all these roosters and hens and Jurassic Park bulls. I still can't get into saying bulls. They're cows to me, but they're not. Oh God. Yeah, it's an adventure. Speaking of adventures, I need to go on an adventure tomorrow on my bike. I need to go in the far end of town again. It's been a while. I really should go out that way and check on some stuff I need to check on, and I swear need to go get some more exercise, cycling exercise, because it's like I exercise all the time whenever I go on my errands, because I'm always riding my bike, but they're not long, so it's like it's not like a lot of exercise, so I need to do more. That's what's good about going into the far end of town, is it's a nice long trip, so I'm actually getting exercise that way. Thank you, Green Rose. I do appreciate it. I need all the help I can get. Oh God. Yeah, I checked it earlier because I was trying to remember when I started this channel. November the 18th of last year. And I'm not even up to 150 subscribers. But what a surprise. I mean, I don't have to say it about the ASMR channel. So yeah. All right, Tan Man. All right, well, I'm going to probably take screenshots of some laptops I'm thinking about, and I'll send them to you so you can take a look. And then you could let me know if they're any good or not. So I'll look forward to seeing you Sunday. I hope so too, Green Rose. Well, I'm probably going to be ending my stream here shortly because I do need... Well, that's good that it's his last one coming up. That's a positive thing. Yeah, I'm probably going to end this here in just a couple minutes anyway because I really do need to get a video made tonight. I hope so. Well, I'm sending him all my best. So, y'all, definitely. So, I am going to start setting things up so I can try to do an ASMR video. Although I do hear the concert, it sounds like somewhere. I may do it anyway. I may say to heck with it. I need to make a video. And it's like every night there's been something. People across the street, they keep having people over every night. And they sit out here right by the street because they've got this little area. It's like a little kitchen and stuff out there. So they sit out there. I hear one of the scooters now. They've been sitting out there every night, and they sit out there and drink and laugh and talk. And well, I wish she would. I haven't asked her yet. I haven't asked her if she would do one because I've got an idea for a collaboration that I'd like to do with her. But I haven't asked her. I didn't want to ask her because I was afraid that she might think that's the only reason I've been talking to her. And it's like, that's not it at all. Has nothing to do with why I've been talking to her. Not a bit. I really love talking to her. I really do. I know I've been watching all day long. I have constantly been checking notifications to see if she had gone live today because I couldn't remember if she said she was or not. But I haven't seen her go live yet today. Oh, well, I'm not going to see it on this. I don't think. Well, I know she's a nice person. She's a wonderful person. I love her to death. I absolutely love her. But I just wouldn't want her to think, oh, well, she's only talking to me because she wants me to do this collaboration or something. And it's like, I don't want her to think that because that's not it at all. I just think it would be fun to do another collab with her. And I just had an idea that I thought might be a good idea to do. Because, you know, she does all those makeup videos and stuff like that. And she's really good at doing, you know, face stuff. And she's got all kinds of stuff she can use. And I was thinking it'd be kind of cool if we could do like a collaboration where it's like a spa. And so the person that's, you know, watching the video, you're going to the spa. And she's going to do your facial. You know, she's going to do all your facial stuff, you know, to, like a spa treatment on your face. And then she sends you to me to get a hair treatment, where it's just like, a head massage and brushing your hair and things like that. You know what I mean? Just like a spa kind of thing. Yeah, I read your message and read think. Thank you. I think that would be a lot of fun, I mean, it'd be different from the collab we did before, because before it was just, she like tapped on 10 items or whatever, and I tapped on 10 items, or made noise with 10 items or whatever. But this way, I mean, it would actually be like all on the same video, her doing the face, and then she says, when she's done, well, I'm going to send you over, and so you can get your head massaged and blah, 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 whatever, and then that's where I come in and do like the head stuff. I just think it'd be fun. Well, I think it would be good. Hopefully she will. So yeah, speaking of videos, I probably ought to get off of here so that I can try to start setting stuff up to do a video. And hopefully the microphone won't pick up all that boom, 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 from wherever that's coming from. And then I just got to hope that the people across the street don't get too rowdy. Because they do like to have a good time over there, drinking and stuff. I'll come out to go do my errands the next day, and I'll look over, and there's like this little table sitting there with all these empty bottles and stuff from, whatever they were drinking. Yeah. Well, it could be if I was doing an all about atmosphere video, doing a club or something. Then I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff. It just kind of blend right in. Now it's great. Now my throat's all going, ugh. Not a time for that. Wanting to do a video. I probably won't talk much in this video tonight. It'll probably be more just hair brushing and stuff than anything else. Just a relaxing hair video. So, we'll see. But I'm going to go so that I can go do that, because if I wait too late, I'm going to regret it. So I need to get an early start so I can get it done and get it loaded up. But I appreciate that you came in. I really appreciate you being here. I think I'm going to use the black hair one this time. I've been using the blonde haired one, but it's been a long time since I used the black hair one, and oh man, the hair on that thing is so soft and pretty. I just love that one. And I never use it. I don't know why. But I think I'm going to use that one this time. Just do something different. It's exciting to have two of them. I never thought I'd have one, let alone two. But anyway. All right. Well, thank you again, Green Rose. I'm so glad you came in. I really am. I appreciate it. And I appreciate your encouragement. And I'm going to keep encouraging you to keep practicing your guitar. And you're going to be great. You'll learn that song. I'm gonna. So anyway, I'm gonna go, and hopefully tomorrow Linda will be doing her Saturday, flavorings stream. So hopefully I'll catch you over there. I always look forward to that. So anyway, have a good rest of your day or night or whatever. Have a great day. And I will talk to you later. And hopefully you'll be here on Sunday too. It'd be great, for on my ASMR live stream. So anyway, I'll talk to you later. Bye. Ooh, sorry.